Hi guys, welcome to my crazy life. It's Lori and I have a thrift haul for you today. I went out to the Goodwill bins, excuse me, the outlets, and I found a few things. I need a drink. We're having water today with Crystal Light. All right, what did I find? I did not get a lot, but I got some good deals. Let me see, where's my receipt? I spent $14.21. So, in the clothing is soft line stuff, is $2.29 a pound, and books are 59 cents a pound. So, in the clothing section, I got this really nice North Face jacket. I was hoping it was going to fit me, but it doesn't. It's a small, but you never know. Yeah. And it's North Face, small, petite, women. If it was a men's, it would have fit me. So I got this North Face. And then I found this, which is a men's small North Face t-shirt. Here's the thing. I found out that North Face does a buyback program. So things that you find at the thrift store, you can take back to the North Face and they will buy them back from you and give you a gift card. These are in decent shape. So I'm going to sell them back and use the gift card to buy myself something. So I'll collect them. You can do 10 a month. I found these brown corduroys. I wore them to work yesterday. This is definitely a brand I've gotten before at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. I'm sure they have it, probably have it at Nordstrom if I had to guess. They're just a straight, kind of a skinny, I suppose. Yeah, more of a skinny-legged corduroy in brown. And I wore them with a cream sweater yesterday. These are a U.S. women's size 8. So I wore those. Then also in the fabric clothing line, I found fabric. I don't quite know what this fabric is. I don't quite know. It's maybe a broadcloth. It's very starched, heavily starched. And maybe the person who had it starched it. I'm not sure. It's a decent piece of fabric. And it's just blue with some little polka dots. But this is good lining fabric, quilt backing fabric, children's fabric. I don't see that there is an end on it, like a edge, salvage edge that tells me the brand or anything like that. So I don't see any of that, but I got this piece and I'm always looking for lining fabric. So this will be perfect for that. And then I found this giant piece of black felt. This is nice felt. It's super soft and pliable. It is felt that's sold on the Bolt. So it's a different felt and it's nice and thick. I love it. I'm excited for this. There's a lot here. It's probably, I would have to guess 1, maybe 2 yards. I haven't measured it. It's got some lint on it, but I grabbed that for myself and I'll share it with my neighbor because we both like to make crafty stuff and that felt will last me forever. Also, I have 2 things that are exciting. Oh, this, it's a vintage little Coca-Cola Barbie t-shirt. I actually got it thinking my friend, she has a porch goose, but it's a desk size and she could put the little t-shirt on her desk goose. Also, that I looked it up and they're selling for like $10, which blows my mind. I don't know. I just thought it was cute. So I rescued it. But it is for Barbie. Okay. I found wool yarn. This is real wool yarn. Like, it comes on a skein like this. I'll have to get my Swift out and cake it up. This is Pride of Ohio Corey BL blend, small batch. 100% American reared spun wool blended with Corriedale and Border Leicester sheep, hand wash in cool water, lay flat to dry. It's a 100-gram ball of DK, and this is not dyed. This is actual brown that came from the sheep. The sheep was this color, and I am obsessed. This is from Pride, Ohio, or it's called Pride, Ohio. Studio Dogs Fiber is the name of the dyer or the farm. I don't know. I haven't done any research yet. Brand new, this was $36. And that is right on par. I am going to do some research because if I can get another skein of this exact color, I can make something. If not, I can make a hat. Like, you can always make a hat out of 280 yards. I love it. I was so excited. And it's by the pound. So this could not have cost $1. I know. And then the last thing I got, equally as exciting, sort of. I mean, it is, but I need a little more. These are men's pajamas. You can't, I wish you could feel this cotton. This is amazing. Look at this tag. I didn't know what I had in my hands, but I saw that tag and I was like, well, I'm taking that home. It's a men's medium. I want you to look at the detail here. This right here says everything I need to know. That when these were made, they took the effort to line up. This is a seam. They lined up the pattern, the piping detail. Like, what? All the buttons are here. Nope, lies. Missing a button. I can fix that. That's not a problem. I mean, look at the detail. I'm going to tell you why there's so much detail. The brand is Turnball Azure. It's from London. 100% cotton. A set of these pajamas is $645. 600. You heard me. 100. I didn't even look them up. I went digging for the pants. I could not find the pants. I could only find the top. I don't care. I will fix the button. I just need one white button, or I can put all new buttons on it. Not a big deal. I will 100% wear these as pajamas. I tried it on. It's already been washed. It fits me. It's even going to get an iron. And this will be like a house coat for me. I know. I'm dying. $645 for a set of these pajamas. Yeah. I'll be keeping those. So all of that fabric stuff, the fabric, the yarn, the $600 pajama top, everything was $11.45. I know. I know. We need a drink for that. The rest of it cost me $1.77. So I'm not sure if this is vintage or not. I didn't really care. I got it for craft room storage, buttons, pins. It was clean. It didn't have any signs of like staining. I use glass when I cook for my food, but Tupperware is a nice brand and a nice name. It doesn't smell funky. So I'm using this in my craft space for storage. So I got that for some little bits and bobs. So I thought that was exciting. And then I always collect these mason jars. My computer is behind you and it's making some noise. Just a regular ball, but I like the wide mouth jars personally. And I just store food in these all the time. Put them in my fridge. So I'll run it through the dishwasher a couple times just to make sure it's safe and clean. And yeah, I have a new wide mouth jar. I'm switching over to all of this type of glass. Now, here is a little warning. I was shopping around. I saw this. I was like, how neat is this? I'm like, oh, that's Yves Saint Laurent. And I open it up and I'm like, well, that's weird. It's a plain journal. So I throw it in my thing. I come home and then I look at the front. This was a book that somebody made and sold on Etsy or tried to sell on Etsy. This is Cricut. It'll come off. I'll heat it up, get this off or not. It doesn't really matter, but it's a nice journal with some lovely pages. I mean, these are nice thick pages, so I'm not mad, but you just have to, you got to know what you're diving for. And I was just in a rush. This thing is pretty hefty. And for all the stuff I'm showing you, it was $1.77. Yeah, $1.77. So I'm not mad, but just as a reminder. But again, it's a blank journal, so I'm fine. I love these. This is from Marshall's. I haven't opened it yet, but it was on clearance for $3. It was nothing special, but it's cute. I'm gonna open it because I will use it this winter, this Christmas. I love a notebook. So let's see here. I've had one before, but yeah, just a notebook. Like a little scratch pad to put on. I'll take it to work and put it, and it's a corgi. And then it comes with its own little pen, if you want to. But it's also a magnet. But I love these. And the pen is just a little pen. So I was like, well, I'm getting that because who doesn't need a notebooks at work? Then I found these. They're from Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. I grabbed 2 of them. I wasn't sure if my coworker friend, if her daughters had them, but they do. Illustrated by Brooke Boynton Hughes, translated by Teresa Maurer. So this one is actually, and I don't know if they both are. Yes. These are English and Spanish, which I think is so awesome. Yeah, I thought it was great. And I couldn't let these go to the trash because that's what happens. You know what I mean? Like, so here it's in English and then under here it's in Spanish. I just thought that was so awesome. And I love that Dolly Parton has the Imagination Library for the children. So, I mean, there's no resale value here. I will give these to somebody for their children. I just think it's great. So I picked those up. I had to rescue them. Because, you know, we're in the business of rescuing stuff. This was some fun find. Now, it's wrinkly, but I don't care. What is it, you might ask? I'll show you. Let's do our thumbnail. Perfect. This is an Advent type calendar. I'm pretty sure it's from Germany. It's Countdown the 20, or it came from Vermont Christmas Company, but I have seen these at Christmas markets. But each day you open a little window and there's a scene. So there's no food or anything involved. And you could probably reuse it every year, but you just open these little windows. They're numbered. And then you get a little picture behind each one. It's just a little countdown to Christmas. But I was like, well, I need to save that. Regular price, $5.99. Yeah. It is written in German up here. And I did see these at the made in Germany. I did see these at the German Christmas market. So I grabbed one. I'm going to get one this year if when we're in Germany at the Christmas markets. The last thing I got, what is it, you might ask? Yeah, I didn't know either. But I grabbed it because it looked old and it's still in its cello packaging. It's still new in package. It is new old stock is what they would call this. It still has its plastic. It is from the 60s. It is a model that you build of a cricket. Assemble and study the field cricket, blue bot fly, malaria mosquito, red admiral butterfly, a giant water bug, and a policed wasp. So you build this. It's a model. It'll be 10 inches tall. Obviously, everything is intact because it's still in its packaging. Mind you, again, all this was $1.77. So I brought it home and I was like, well, this is cool. Let's just take a look, see. I looked it up. Used, they're selling for $40 to $50, which I was like, cool. Because this has never been opened and it's new old stock, it's valued at between $200 and $300. Now, that value is only to the person that collects these and is willing to pay that money. We'll see. I put it on my Etsy shop, and I put it on Facebook Marketplace for $275 with free shipping. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm out very little. So, we'll see. I'm not becoming a big old reseller, but I do have an Etsy shop. My planners are done for the season, pretty much. I think I have 7 planners left. So, I will put other things up there. And actually, some of those patterns and stuff I got the last time, I was just waiting for a good day to take pictures of them. The listings are ready. And then I will get them up on Etsy, and then I'll make a video here. Hopefully next week it'll be live for anybody who has any interest, but there will be a video on my channel of what is being loaded. This is loaded and live already. This puzzle thing model. I don't know anything about them. It's a this is a 16 inch, not 10, 16 inch tall. Includes an authoritative illustrated handbook about the fascinating world of insects, parts undercoated, and paints not included. I don't know. Do you paint it? I have no idea. But, yeah, made in the USA. It's an assembly kit number 801. That's what I know. So that was everything I got this time at the Goodwill bins. Hopefully I'll find some more yarn. I know. Because this was an exciting find, to be truthful. And some more North Face stuff so I can collect it. And if I get $10 for every piece I turn in, that's $100 towards a sweater or a jacket or something, because North Face is expensive. But that is everything, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk with you later. Bye.